else. I keep...
Warning. Some viewers may find the following footage deeply disturbing. For more awesome content, like and subscribe now. Lock and load, bitches.
Yeah.
Lock and load.
What up? What up? What up?
What's Craig?
All right, I have to listen tonight, so we're not gonna be that long tonight. JR, we don't have yard sales tomorrow. We have leftover from a hurricane.
Whoa, what is that thing? That's magic right there.
14 inches of listing.
This is the one that the guy sent back said it didn't work because he put dead batteries in it.
Do it again.
I got a return from Amazon. This is the guy who said he called. I called Black and Decker and they couldn't even figure out what was wrong with it. They said it had to be dead. I'm like, if you call a national company that's been around forever in 3 days and they didn't first tell you to put a different set of batteries in, you are either a liar or the whole group of y'all are some of the stupidest people on the planet.
Yeah.
Boing.
I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna keep it or not because I'll be out measuring boxes.
That's gotta be the dumbest thing right there. Somebody wants it.
It's now gonna live in bearded picking infamy.
Boop, 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 boop.
Are you sure?
I found a pallet of those for you at ASD, man.
Now I have two mascots.
Good morning, Josh. You need to put the pipe down, man.
He's from Canada. He don't know no better.
Canada, eh?
That's not he didn't even know what side of the border he's on.
Border? We have a border? What are you talking about? There's no border.
No
Okay,
border.
so we did an episode of the eBay Power Podcast, and it comes out tomorrow, 8 a.m. California time.
Pacific Standard Time.
Specific time.
Specific time.
This is a good one, folks. We've been in a little bit of a rut the last 2 or 3, talking about some of the same stuff, but this one is completely different. You're not going to hear anybody talking about this. There's a new policy that eBay is kind of screwing around with. Josh has got firsthand knowledge of, and that's all you're going to get. Watch the podcast tomorrow. If you'd like to hear Josh talk, he just dominated the whole podcast, wouldn't even let us talk. It was terrible.
I thought you were going to say you didn't talk about reselling. It was going to be.
I had to go get. Right after we recorded, I got in a crock closet with my little towel and just shed a lot of tears for not being able to talk.
Well, that's all right. I thought he was the smart one anyway.
Oh,
he's definitely the smart one. That's
goes without saying.
I mean, it's just something you need to think about and something that you might not be aware of, and where it can go can be very scary. So, yeah, so that's it. Yeah, this is actually asking. I had a customer the other day buy an item, immediately cancel it, and then say come back 4 hours later to tell me that he didn't read his email all the way through, and he was buying it for a friend, and the friend only wanted him to offer this, so he made an offer on the item that he'd already purchased and canceled.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Big no.
Not no, but hell no. Dude, I was born at night. Just not last night. Yeah, it's just some shenanigans going on. Lots of low offers. Lots of low offers. I was having a good week. Today's kind of slow. Been pretty steady, and so I need some. One of the things I'm gonna do on the show is I've decided for 25 items a day, I'm gonna start ending and relisting nuclear resetting on 25 items, but I'm limiting it to 25 items because I want to take the time to go through the items and redo title, redo pictures, adjust pictures, research price again. There's a reason why these, I bought the items that had a sales history, or I wouldn't have bought them to begin with. And so I've got to eliminate me being a part of the reason why they're not selling.
So you're saying you're going to blow shit up?
Not really.
Nuclear reset. Blow shit up, man. Get serious.
It's not like I'm going to be Putin and do a nuclear reset. I'm just resetting items on eBay. Because I think that is John touched about a little bit tonight. Really, you've got to eliminate anything you've done wrong, because the one thing I can tell you right now is with the sensitivity to price and competition changes, and what people are willing to take changes very frequently, much faster than I've seen on eBay since I've been doing eBay all these years. And so your items might be just 10% too high. And that remember, anybody new that comes on is going to look at other listings, and then you're all of a sudden going to look like an outlier. And so you really got to pay attention. I think the days of listening and forgetting are long gone. If you're going to take this serious stuff. John went like 30 minutes on his intro, so I can only manage like 3.
Tribes diet.
Did y'all see my tape measure?
Boing.
So I opened up a case on that thing. All right, so y'all take a vote in the chat. Did Beard win his safety claim file on this thing?
Oh.
What's the basis of the safety claim? That
They sent it back open.
Oh, it didn't work because the battery was
It didn't work because you have to put in the damn code. And these damn Amazon, these codes are nuts.
What's up, Primo Chemo?
Yeah, Primo, I'm disappointed in you. Weren't you supposed to do a members thing this week to make up for the one last week you didn't do? Damn it, Primo. What the hell?
Damn it, Primo.
Yes, we are. Granted, $17.47. The claim amount was for $96.28. They gave me $17.47.
Well,
How'd they come up with this crappy amount?
It's rat bastards.
How many people said that I was going to win it? Did anybody in the chat say I was going to win it?
nobody said anything.
Do I have a spreadsheet on you? No, I was bored today. I'm like, I need somebody to entertain me while I'm trying to list today. And
Right.
since I had no one to entertain me, I didn't get any listing done. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's all Primo's fault.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's all Primo. So I did start my new. I keep telling you over and over, parts. So I finally tore apart my first item, and that's I'm anxious to get it up and get it listed to see how that's going to start working. Pretty easy. Most people won't do it. Took apart a vacuum cleaner part. So I've got the vacuum cleaner will be 6 parts sold. Because most people don't want to deal with a dirty vacuum cleaner. I don't care. It's just you just wash your hands and move on, right? So I've got a vacuum cleaner, so I'll be able to sell. Paid $20 for it. The little head on the bottom of it sells for anywhere from $46 plus shipping to $59 free ship. So it's probably a $60 piece. The hose sells. The motor sells.
Hose.
Hose. There's a little door in there. Even the power cord on it sells for $25. So yeah, so I am gonna get that listed tonight and see how that does. That's what I need to do. I need to make sure either I need to go the way of Primo and make a new store and put all the parts on one store and make a parts store. Imagine that. That's a good idea.
That's a real good idea, because that way you get people coming back.
All right, so I might not. I'll get the pictures taken tonight and the listing's ready. But I think I'm gonna open a third. I have 2 stores and I have plans for the 6th store. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the 3rd store. I got to keep up with Primo. Primo's got like 5. You got like 5 stores. I got to keep up.
What? 5 stores? you gonna do with 5 stores?
Yes, Mike. I am peddling hose.
That's a lot of keeping track.
As far as I can go. So it's much easier than you would think, folks. So how do you keep track of sales? You know, if you're, a lot of people complain. You can put one on each browser on a computer. Use 2 or 3 browsers. I've got Chrome. I've got Safari. I've got Brave. But the easiest way to do this is save yourself money. Use the cheaper shipping, which is Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship will pull all of them. Pirate Ship will pull multiple accounts, and so you never miss a sale on a store because Pirate Ship will pull as many eBay accounts as you got. They don't care. You got 100, they pull 100. They don't care. Or you could be like Jacob and use the smarter Amazon and use Vico. They'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Vico will do the same thing.
Does it really make a difference? Like multiple stores? I've always often wondered. Like,
so
you're building so much with one. You know what I mean?
It didn't make a difference in the past, Dave, but the problem is one of the factors I think is heavily weighted in your visibility is your sell-through. They assign your store an overall sell-through rate. And so if you continue to list items in there that are slower sellers but hang around and will eventually make money, they punish you in search as you're competing against others. And so if you break them out into different stores, it allows your items to compete more fairly with items that are like.
God, you sound like Dusty.
I don't know. I would think at a certain point it doesn't matter. Like you build it up, like then it's a monster.
All right, so Todd, answer me. You're never around. You never say anything. Todd, answer me a question.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
ready? Does Primo remind you of Dusty a little bit?
A little bit, except Dusty was never that cool.
No.
Dude, I hung out with Dusty a lot, man.
Dusty was great.
Primo seems more like my people than that.
But Dusty would try anything, and so will Primo. So I see what you're saying. They will both. They both will just like go mad scientists. Let's try this.
A little on the quirky side, both of them pretty much. Yeah, both of them sold the weird stuff. Yep. Gotcha.
Let's get a dentist chair to sell, and Primo will be like, let's get ancient electronics to sell. Yeah.
That damn dentist chair was so fucking heavy. But yeah, so it does. So if you were going to do a paper store, so it's like one of my stores, I'm probably going to build at some point in the next 6 months, I'm going to build a postcard store. I'm going to get Jacob to do a lot of it, and I'd have him run that himself. Joni is still borrowing with Jacob right now because he's in charge of cooking and cleaning until she can walk again on October 3rd. But after October 3rd, I will start setting that up.
I guess I could see how that makes more sense. Like something like.
But that is a slower category that has a flow of all of its own. You don't want that to weigh down.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I can see the pattern now.
Anissa said that I would win and give you I only got $17 on this, so that stupid thing. Okay, so the maddening thing about it is I lost the original one and I had to pay $25 to drop ship this one. So this one actually I've got another one around here somewhere still new in the package. I just ain't put my hands on it again yet. So so the customer would have one, I drop shipped this one. And it was fine, new in the package. So of the $17, I'm not recovering my $25 or the shipping there and back. So yeah. Dirty vacuums are gross. Yeah. That doesn't bother me now. Ryan, that is just promoted listings. Yeah. That is just new features they're adding to promoted listings so they can call that a what is it? Whatever that you're all shown on somebody's search or whatever. It's very frustrating. That's the one thing that drives me absolutely insane is you'll look at something or you'll be trying to look at another item to make sure yours is very similar. If I'm researching price, and when I open my own item, if somebody else is on my list, it makes me want to get out there in the red van, drive all the way to California, just to beat the fuck out of some of those programmers. I was gonna not say the F word. Damn it! You made it 15 minutes. All right.
Who are you fooling?
You're fooling who?
It proves to you on eBay, if you didn't know, that if you had any kind of thoughts that eBay cared about you, that there was a love affair, and that eBay was your best friend, all that shit, they don't. Because if they cared anything about their sellers and their sellers' well-being, they wouldn't allow it to be undercut.
No.
It's insane that doesn't happen you don't go into Walmart and see Target's price. They don't flash Target's price up there when you're buying an item at Walmart. That's it. That's the equivalent of what it is. When I went in and bought my drinks today, I picked up my Diet Cokes. There was no sign in there saying they were on sale at Publix, buy two, get one free. None of that shit was there. It said Walmart's price, and I was okay with that, and I took it. Because they said rollback. So I bought an extra one just for the rollback. Give them the old Steiner treatments and the programs and work. They need something. I mean, who approves these things and thinks that's a good idea? Because they want to sell you on the fact that you're getting more impressions, and look at how good your money is to spend on promoted listings. You should spend more because it's hard to get your name out there. It's hard to advertise and come up with advertising and to attract new buyers. And so what do? Well, we've already got buyers and sellers here. We don't even need lube. Let's just stick it to them. It's what it feels like. What it feels like. Ron, how are you doing, man? Are you well enough and surviving enough that you can take another A&M loss if they lose tomorrow? Who are y'all playing? Russell Ram, a former Amazon seller support employee, asked me anything. Why does Amazon hate third-party sellers? Why does Amazon do everything in their power to fuck a third-party seller? 6 weeks or it's probably 2 months ago, Russell, I am moving along. I've got an account that was open in 2013. I don't have daily distributions. I'm ungated and everything. And all of a sudden, I can't sell a goddamn thing. Everything. I'm 90% gated in every single item. No account, nothing. Everything's green. Everything's right. And nothing's nothing. And all of a sudden, it's like they've kicked me in the balls and said, "You are a worthless piece of shit. You're not allowed to sell anything. Please go away." It's exactly what they've done.
Yep. They're sweeping. They're doing it again. I got hit. I got some new ones.
Amazon has so much power in this marketplace. Why are they scared of these damn companies who come up? Why did they? Okay, Russell. Why did Amazon change and say, "Yes, my account was in great standing"? I had like one thing on there. I forget what it was, but it was nothing. It was one of those when you click on it, it says, no effect on whatever, little to no effect or whatever. What is,
no account impact.
Yeah, no account impact. That's the only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, John noticed that, Russell. Ask me anything, no comment. You know what? One of the worst things Amazon did? They eliminated test buys. You could sit right here at this desk and look on Amazon and go, you know what? I think that's fake. Complain of, and these people who claim to be rights holders, they just go down the list of all the sellers. That's a fake. That's a fake. That's a fake. That's a fake. And then when you go and prove yourself wrong, nothing happens to them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
When you make false claims against a seller who is following the rules, and you punish a seller for following the rules, And then when you come up and find that it is a rights owner or somebody who has falsely accused them because and lying, Amazon goes, oh, well, whatever. Send us another invoice and we'll see if we'll allow you to sell it.
Dang.
Yep.
Nothing happens to them. Nothing. Yep. And this happens with used products because I understand the rules about new and Amazon. If you can't honor the warranty, you must list it like new. You get screwed with like new stuff. I mean, used products all the time. Amazon should, if I have a used item there, and Amazon allows a used item, there should never be a restriction. There should be no reason whatsoever that if I own a product that is used and sell it in that condition they allow, there is no rights. There is no rights owner. They own nothing. But yeah, there you go. So all you eBay sellers who think eBay is terrible, Amazon most of the time says, "Hold my beer, watch this."
Yeah, right.
Today, right before the show, I was reading in one of the online forums. Amazon took 7,000 units of a guy's product and set it to be destroyed. Said
7,
you may. It said in March you filed for a removal, and we're executing that removal now on September 4th. He never did it. There's no emails. It just out of the blue. Amazon took 7,000 units from this seller. 7,000. What would happen if on a selling platform if you lost 7,000 units? You go under. Well, Todd would just be out of Band-Aids and toothbrush holders, so he'd be good.
I go back to teaching at that point.
Teaching what?
Band. I'm a musician.
High school?
Junior high and high school, yep.
Larry, the problem with seller protection is we need protection from the platforms.
Shake his head.
Yeah.
You know, they have these big contracts.
I would go live on the beach and be a bum.
Just wait till you see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Items are taken down on eBay, and when it says follow, we've changed the policy, please check the policy. There is no damn policy. You can't find it in writing because they haven't posted it yet. How can eBay take down listings and punish a seller for a policy that they made a change for that they haven't told you what the fucking change is? It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Can you screen record that little rant there, Beard? Somebody just reshared like 10 times that one that you did the last time when I put it on TikTok. Like the last 3 days, somebody shared it like 10 times.
It's okay. There's all kinds of shorts over there. Like, it's gonna capture the moments.
It's okay if these platforms, if they want to change their policy, we have no problem with that. It's your platform. Do what you will.
Yeah.
I understand that, and I have no problem with that. I signed for that. I get it. But don't hold me accountable for a policy change that you're putting into effect that you haven't even told me what the damn policy is.
Yep.
It's mine. There's so much wrong with these things because they don't care about you. They care about the bottom line dollar, and that is it.
So, Mr. Sadie, not true. I actually experienced a situation with eBay that was very much like dealing with Amazon. They wanted me to prove it. I had to appeal it, and they wanted me to prove it. They wanted it in writing. They wanted me to show ownership. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is Amazon. What the fuck's going on here? It was just really old and janky. Here, print this paper out, write it down, and take a picture of it and send it back to us. And I was like, okay.
There are YouTubers out there that teach thousands of people how to sell on eBay and sell stolen shit, get permanently banned from eBay, and continue to teach them how to sell on eBay. Get caught not shipping on Whatnot and not selling and not shipping product they sold, and they've got 2 channels on eBay on Whatnot running 24/7.
Yeah, this is the scam on eBay right now. If you're selling wholesale, they'll hit you over and over again with 4x6 labels.
Mike, it's worse than marriage.
What did they hit you with this time, Dave?
I got drop shippers. I got a drop shipper scam going. This one's and it actually came with a card. Here, I'll show it to you. This is funny.
The drop shipper wanted to make a return, so look what they returned.
This is for a can of aerosol, 2-pound can of aerosol. Came in an envelope that didn't even weigh anything on the scale. It's so light. That contained this card. Okay.
Thanks for your order. That's what they
returned.
returned.
I'll hold this up so you can read it because this is fucking hilarious. Okay. Let's see if I can hold that. Kind of stone stuff.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Now, here's the kicker. I submit like I would on every one of these, and eBay denies it, and then wants me to, in writing, prove that I'm not part of this because it's happened to me multiple times because I'm selling the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, here's the other one. Very similar envelope.
Oh yeah, I remember
this
that.
This one comes with at least some weight to it and something to show. It comes with rocks.
There are rocks in it, right?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing a Clemson hat? You need to
drop shipper scam.
Clemson? Isn't that Clemson?
So I've won all the cases, but this one I actually had to appeal, and it what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm telling these folks that the podcast tomorrow is very interesting. People need to listen to it.
Here's something to learn. These platforms are all the fucking same. They're all an app. They're all playing the same game in one way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? This felt like Amazon when I dealt with it. So I don't know.
Sorry for being late. I had to destroy about a dozen wings.
Yeah, 2 demerits, dude.
Yeah,
2 demerits. Being late. The fuck?
It was worth it.
Can't be late.
Hey, Josh, you saw John just a mere hour ago cheating on us, right? You saw that.
Good conversation.
Even Jenna agreed.
Right.
But it's
it was a 3-way.
Yeah, we're the Get Trash to Cash podcast.
Yeah. So I tell you this to tell you that you've got to do everything you can to be the best version of you, the best seller you can be, because that's what it takes on these platforms today to survive. You know,
Josh.
The days of
you get the house. Go for the house, Josh.
Well, that was short. What happened? Wow.
Because the lazy days of selling are gone. You know, if you're not actively participating with your listings, you know, there are some sellers that are big enough that they will their stuff will sell, but for most people,
that's me. Just
because you got a bunch of stuff don't mean nothing. Nobody wants Band-Aids and two. Are you at least selling the sockets, the trailer sockets?
Oh man, I've sold 200 of those suckers.
That's awesome. Very nice.
I'm in the profit.
Yeah.
And I've got 2,000 more.
Nice.
That is a good. When you find one that really sells, that's a good feeling.
Yeah, especially when it only takes a small fraction to. And the rest of
this is the time not to sit back. This is the time that you've got to try things. That's why I say, Dave, that this parts thing, I really think I need to give it a great shot. I really think that I need a
why not? How many did you pull out of one thing?
That one's 6.
Yeah, 6 parts.
6 that I know of. I really hadn't looked to see if a couple of the other things will sell.
Especially like Dyson. I mean, that shit holds its value. It's probably worth.
Yeah, it's a Dyson.
I think it holds up. The you know, like I was saying, I kind of was bummed I got rid of mine. I wish I would have just looked for parts.
Don't tell me you can't take the Dyson. Okay, everybody but Anissa, because she thinks dirty vacuums are gross. But everybody else, let's not talk to Anissa. Dave, Dave? I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with Dave. I'm like, how the hell do I get in this damn thing? What did I do, Dave?
What was it?
What did I do to figure out how to get into it?
What are you talking about?
Went on the phone with you when I started tearing into the vacuum.
Oh yeah, fucking YouTube.
I watched a YouTube video. There's a guy with 23,000 views on a video with 200 subscribers that showed you step by step how to tear a damn Dyson vacuum apart. Mike went from 1280 to 80 today. Yeah, I went from 700. I think I'm at 200 today.
I'm steady.
I've been 600 for 4 days in a row, and then 700 yesterday. And I'm like, no, don't go to 700. They're gonna punish me tomorrow.
Back to normal.
But it's so the power cord is worth $25. The motor itself is worth $50. The head on it, which that was the easiest part. You just pull the collar off and it pops right off. There's no screws, no nothing. I had to take it apart to clean it because I wanted it to look nice. Because God forbid that one woman who left me neutral feedback because she said I could have spent 50 more minutes cleaning it so it looks spotless just like she had it.
So Steph, the resale killer,
right,
showed her taking apart a Dyson.
Yeah.
She was just sitting on her back porch, and she got out her screwdrivers and taking it apart.
Can I make a point? If you have a choice between watching me take a Dyson apart or watching Steph, I would choose Steph.
Steph, I'm all in for Steph. Yeah.
Even I will watch her do it, not me. I haven't watched them in quite a long time. I don't watch any resellers.
They went off the rails. They're into all kinds of
Todd's favorite son. Who the hell is this?
What?
Oh hell, I can tell by the wife beater.
Yeah.
It's so easy, folks. You need a Phillips screwdriver to take the head apart to clean around the brushes and then put it back.
Yeah.
And then you needed a Torx bit. The Torx, there was 8 Torx screws to take out. That was it. Vacuum clean. It's laying over there in pieces. And so the power cord's 25. The thing is 50. The other thing is 60. There's a little door that goes between when the ball comes down that closes off, keeps the vacuum thing. That little door is $20. It's you just take a little. I mean, it's just kind of pry off one little. It's just a little piece of plastic. $20.
Yep. Crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about, a 3-way in this one. I like the way your mind is, but you lost me in that train of thought.
Right.
And so I tell you,
she's
if
talking
you're
about John and his 2 other
Oh.
buddies tonight.
Oh.
He's way behind then. That's it.
Oh. Oh my.
They tried to get him drunk. He wouldn't do it.
No, I don't drink. I don't drink. You guys know that.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm the designated driver.
They were going to take advantage of him, get him drunk, but it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
You almost got roofied, and you didn't know it. You said I would know them. So Scott, I've seen him before. They're both nice guys.
Yeah.
I'm just giving John a hard time.
That one guy said, "Oh yeah, I know him. He's that hand guy, right?" That's me.
He's that hand guy, Lord. And so I would tell you, if you're going to try something, don't half-ass it. Go the whole extra mile. Create the new store. It doesn't take much. You want feedback in a store, buy a few cheap things. If you need something, boxes or whatever, use your brand new store to get feedback. Nobody knows the difference between. You used to be able to call eBay and tell them, "Hey, this is my store." Link them together. Do they still do that? They'll give you more sales on it because of your prior history.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that or not anymore. Somebody
It
in the
worked
chat.
the last-
do they still do that?
It worked the last time I tried it. About a year ago.
Okay, so
That's a good man cave, Sadie.
is anybody here from me with dot liquid or dot DJ? Josh is trying to be a computer programmer.
What kind of liquid we talking about?
Hey, is that a whiteboard? Are you trying to take over for Chris the Goose? Are you going to explain? You going to explain to us about how the
Dot, insert liquid here.
Can you
This is going to be the diagram. This is going to be the diagram right here that we're going to look at, and it's going to be 100% correct.
Can you make a chart of how many times that she lied versus how many times they fact checked Trump?
5-0.
That'd be great if you had some dry erase markers, but you don't have any of those, do you?
I do have some somewhere.
Somewhere.
The girls use them, and I never see them again.
Just use
Grandkids use them, and I never see them again.
Just use Sharpie.
Crayons.
Sharpie works. Crayons.
Yeah, just use Sharpie. It won't hurt.
I got some thinner over there.
Alcohol gel to get it off. It'll come off.
Yeah.
There you go.
The stuff is still out there. I've had no problem sourcing, but in my pivot back to selling more on eBay, I've had no problem sourcing. Anybody got any earrings? Okay, so for those of y'all who think that she might not have been using those earrings, so I watched a video a few minutes ago. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a Kickstarter from last year about bone conducting technology in earrings, so they'd be Bluetooth, and it would project the voice up, and they look amazingly like the ones she wore in the debate the other night. There's a guy who went through. You know how many times she's worn those earrings? He went through the last year and found 30 instances. Either this is a family heirloom and she's absolutely in love with these earrings, or she needs that much damn help because she's a drunk. That they put these radio earrings on her. And then in the video, he's like, we're going to listen to her with the earrings and without the earrings. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, well, it could be either. She needs help, that's for sure.
I think she's beyond help, but that's just.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to be nice, Jake. You don't have to be so mean, Jake. I mean, she's a nice person.
That's who?
That's
pretty.
Pretty. Brown?
She's a nice person. How about asking all the black people that she put in jail for weed in San Francisco? How about asking the people who served their time and she kept them in longer so they could go fight fires because they didn't have enough labor to fight fires? Go ask them people how nice she is.
Oh, I agree. I was being sarcastic today. I'm sorry. I take it back. She's a devil. She's a devil.
Supposed to be nice to me.
She's a devil, but she is.
Notice he turned the camera like Todd's is, trying to duck out.
I'll share my brownie with you, Larry.
Whoa,
special brownies?
What kind of brownies you got, buddy?
Brownies.
Jake, man.
Oh, that's the brownies, Jakester?
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
Those are weed brownies.
I doubt it.
You don't know those Amish. I don't be trusting them out there.
So are Amish allowed to grow weed?
I would think so. It's from the earth.
Well,
Well,
don't ask my dad.
Oh damn!
I would think you'd have to. Like,
Spam, I didn't know where you were going. When I looked over there, I'm like, this one on Octopus Aloha, my favorite. I read Underwear Creature. I'm like, what the hell's an underwear creature?
underwear creature.
Whoa.
that's funny.
Oh, he's gonna pull on some granny panties. I just know it.
How about one of these?
Oh, what do you got? A bubble?
What do you call about pull some out?
What's a bubble?
Want some?
Whoa.
What is that? What is that, Scott?
You really like women's underwear, huh?
Does that go on Sniffies or whatever it's called?
What are you doing with all those underwears?
No, nobody said the borders are was pretty. They were talking about Stephanie. They were talking about Stephanie above, from Steve and Stephanie. Nobody has said anything nice about Montel's side piece.
What about Montel?
He kind of disappeared off the planet, didn't he?
I haven't heard of him in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. You think somebody would get a statement or catch him doing something to do with something or another, but he's laying low.
Kind of like John.
Kind of like John.
Is Willie still around? What's up with Mayor Willie?
He's still around. He is not a fan.
God, he's got to be 90 now, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's got to be.
And Judge Joe Brown too. Oh my!
Judge Joe Brown as well.
He hates her.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he had something to do with her.
I don't think so.
Oh, he's got the lowdown on her. That's for sure. You listen to him talk.
No, she got the lowdown on him. Oh.
Well, yeah. Hey, now, hey. It's a children's show.
Children's show, yeah.
I can't believe on a $96 item they gave me $17.
What the hell?
They gave me $17 on a $96 item.
What the?
You're fortunate you got something.
Who got that?
My safety claim by Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
At least eBay. I could have kept half.
Yeah, that was the only point I was making a while ago. They're all ridiculous, but at least eBay, you got every now and then you can keep return shipping.
Hey, where did our seller support person go? Seller support person, how much money has Amazon stolen from sellers whenever they claim that you violated one of our policies? We're keeping your money. You still here?
Yeah.
No comment.
How many hundreds of millions of dollars do you think they've kept former Amazon employee?
No comment.
Octopus still on world domination.
I will say Amazon makes the process a lot easier because you're taking a return and you're refunding the money, and there's nothing to even think about because they're going to take care of it for you.
Yeah, you have no choice. You have no choice. But you've got to be willing to, find somebody that's doing this well. Even if you decide, hey, I want to look at another platform, find somebody on that other platform that's doing very, very well, and take a little bit of time to study them before you go head first into it and understand what they do. Notice I didn't say copy; I said study. And then figure out how that works with what you have available to sell, what you can do. You'd be amazed how much information is out there if you just pay attention and study with. And half the time, a lot of these people. I was watching today. I was in her channel, Upcycle by Bree. She was having just a seller chat, where she was taking questions on Whatnot. And people were asking her how to build an audience, how to do this. And she was it's a recorded. You can go over and watch it on Whatnot. She's telling people exactly what she did, what worked, what didn't work. She's teaching people how to do shipping. There's so much information about even the new platforms you can find lots of information on.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I started doing Amazon because of you, probably, Scott, mostly. And back in the day, I watched Global Voodoo and Dallas Morning guys, but you and John and
was there any
during the Ron's morning show?
Mike is still here. Mike, that be the one person who might give you a run for your money. Mike is damn if Dallas wasn't a hell of a picker.
Oh yeah,
that dude could find some shit.
And he had a separate account where he sold postcards. I think he still does.
Amazon worker still has no comment. Yeah, I know. That was pretty funny. I think I might have come across as a little angry when he was in here.
You were a little bit.
Yeah.
It just whatever happened to Global Voodoo. He makes a video like every now and a blue moon. They're still in Arizona. Last video I saw, somebody got robbed or something by his house. It was like a business that he frequented. He still has a lot of merchandise. I think he still sells. I just don't know that he makes many videos.
Yeah, that's about all I know about him.
He always seemed like a decent guy. I watched a lot of his stuff. That's right, drummer. Passionate, not angry. I'm not angry. It means a lot. I mean, all of us have a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of expenses, and a lot of money invested in these platforms in the promise of them doing what they say they're going to do. And it's very disappointing when they don't live up to that.
Yep.
When they outsource their everything to, is it even in the Philippines anymore? Have we gone to like Sri Lanka or somewhere where they've not seen people and they're the ones making the decision on customer service because they'll work for a quarter a week? He started a thrift shop. Interesting, Ryan. That's pretty cool.
Huh.
No, he shut that down like a year and a half ago, or maybe longer.
I thought he got rid of it,
Yeah.
Unless he did something else. He's been all over the place. Mike ain't afraid to do nothing, so he'll try anything.
And you've got to be that way. I've seen him eBay. I know he's on Amazon. I've seen him live sale. He's tried everything. How do you know you're not good at something until you try it?
Yeah, he'll sell on the side of the road in 108-degree weather in Arizona.
Yeah, he don't care. Flea markets, side of the road.
Do clean outs, whatever.
Yeah. Storage units.
But you've got to do, until you might be good at something and just don't know it. Except for Anissa, she's never going to be good at vacuums.
That's because she don't suck.
That's probably why she's here. I don't know, Ty.
Whoa.
Oh.
Anissa, how many kids you got, Anissa?
Oh, like 12.
She got like 100 kids, so she does something right.
Yeah.
There you go. That took up for you that time, Anissa. Nissa, you don't have to do that. Underwear is a choice. You don't have to do underwear. Nobody's forcing you to wear underwear.
He had a lawn care service.
Oh, that's right, Larry. You're right. He did. He had a little lawn care service he started up, and he was using some, some guys that were kind of down on their luck, I guess you could say. I think one of them was even homeless, and
they don't have any lawns in Arizona.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, they got weeds, a lot of weeds.
Okay.
But yeah, once you get a little north though, but he was in the hot. He wasn't in the north. He was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, his was more of a cleanup service than it was a lawn service, but
he was near Phoenix, I think, around whatever that little down below Phoenix. Is that Tucson down below Phoenix?
Yeah, I think so, Scott. Somewhere around there.
It was 2 homeless convicts? I thought it was just one, Mike.
That was it, Mike. Yeah, that was it.
For those of y'all who are new and missed all the glory days of YouTube resellers, there's a whole, I I've been on YouTube a long time, and there was a whole crew of folks before me. You see Chad, Golden Finger Picker, every now. He's like one of the last ones that makes a video.
Oh God, Chad fixed some watches for me. He's already got one sold for $6,200.
Damn, that
He's
buys
got
a
3 of
lot.
my watches too.
That buys a lot of stuff at the auction.
I'll tell you a funny story when you get a second, Scott.
All right, go ahead. We're ready.
I sent Chad. Well, I was waiting for him to get something done with Todd's watches because that was quite a job he had. So I sent him 3 watches. I bought them all 3. I bought each of my sons one and myself one. They're all 3 Seikos. They're $300 to $400 watches for each. So I sent them to Chad, and he says, "Well, 2 of them I just had to set in the sun because they're what do you call it? They get their charge from being out in the sun, which I didn't know."
Oh yeah.
Solar. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. So they were solar. He fixed those for nothing. The other one, I tried to change the battery in, which it wasn't a battery. It was some kind of rechargeable thing that I broke myself, but he's working on that now. But I felt like a real idiot. Send the guy all the way to Indiana, send him my watches. He sets them out in the sun and calls me and tells me they're done.
That was great, Sadie.
That's a good one.
I don't know nothing about that stuff. He's a genius when it comes to that kind of stuff.
So what was that watch not working? Not nearly the money you got for it, right?
The one he is selling for me.
Right.
Yeah.
I paid $400, and not working is probably $4,000. But he tinkered with it, and he sold it for $6,200 for me. I haven't seen the money yet, but
What?
well, Chad, it happens when it happens. But yeah.
Was that the pocket watch?
He's got 10 pocket watches of mine right now, and he's got one sold for $6,200, and I'm like, yeah, okay. When you gonna send me the money?
Tell him you've got stuff to buy from the auction. You need the money.
I know.
You gotta wait beyond the return period.
Yeah.
Chad's good, folks. I trust him.
Oh, absolutely.
Trust him
He's good as gold.
like a brother from another mother. But I trust Chad more than I do Jake, because Jake is sleazy.
Smash like. Smash like.
You like that one, John?
I like that one.
Smash like.
There's no incentive.
Yeah.
All right, then. Here's. I'll play this one honor of you, John.
You suck.
Ryan Chad is beyond 30 days. He's had those watches for like 4 months, but that's all right. I trust Chad.
And then, where's Dave's favorite one? Here's Dave's favorite one.
Yep.
Primo loves that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Why is it a 10-round shotgun magazine legal in California, but you can't sell it on eBay?
I thought you actually meant an actual reading magazine. I didn't see what you had there.
It's a shotgun shell magazine, 10 rounds, legal in California, but you can't sell it on eBay.
I think they have a 9-round capacity on eBay. I could be wrong on that, but
I got a message saying, "Oh, this could be attached to an automatic weapon." I'm like, "Oh, bullshit."
yeah,
Anyway,
it's ridiculous.
Again, there's another case of stupidity. They don't have a clue, and they don't have any idea what they're talking about. Don't worry. Tune into the podcast tomorrow. We talk about some of these things where they really give sellers no credit for following the rules. No, I mean, I realize there are some idiot sellers out there who break the rules, and you need to deal with them. But for the most part, we have Todd understands the rules, and it's common sense. That is not against the rules, but they make these blanket things up because it's easier to say, just draw a line in the sand and say this is for everything instead of actually having to make a decision and think about something.
Yeah, you got to go beyond common sense.
That's why you have all these people in schools and colleges and stuff with their no tolerance policy. It's because they don't want to make a decision. They want, to actually have to think and consider and have common sense. They don't have.
No.
If both parties, if the kids get in a fight, both your kid could have the shit knocked out of them. And if you were Gen X, I came home like that, my dad would been mad as hell at me that I didn't swing back. That's the way I was raised. And now we're going to suspend them both. All Junior was doing was walking down the hallway and got the shit knocked out of him. I expect him to defend himself. You principal can suck it.
Then there was another kid this past week that was taking a proctored test and didn't tell his school administrator soon enough. He waited 2 hours while he was taking a proctored test so he doesn't fail the exam because you were only allowed to take it one time. And that another kid showed him a bullet that he had in his pocket. And they failed him.
Oh, geez.
For the test, and they're both suspended. The kid that had the bullet and the kid that didn't fail the test. They failed him on the test plus suspended both of them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I
would just let them know.
There needs to be no such thing as tenure. There need to be no such thing as the governments and their little craziness. You need to be held to the same standard, and you want equal everything. How about equal me to be able to get rid of your dumb ass? Let's have equal for that, fuckers. Oh damn, 3 times.
I would just like to be in the room when they make a decision like we're only going to allow full bottles of perfume to be sold from now on. Who come up with that idea and why? Did somebody get hurt? Somebody get a bottle?
People are going around and saying, selling as a collectible, and they're not even doing anything.
What happened?
Well, that's what I mean. It don't make any sense.
I didn't hear what happened. What happened? The perfume?
The perfume, the perfume eBay. They say now you can't sell it unless it's new, full bottles, in certain, unless it's in a certain. I don't know. They make things so overcomplicated. I just stopped selling partial bottles of perfume altogether because of it. I don't need the headache.
Well, they've been slowly.
And that's first thing I would check is if you go into the settings for time and make sure that the time setting is still on automatic. Because you do have the choice between manually set it, and most phones are default set to automatically set through the network. So make sure that setting is the network set. Get time from network setting is still set. That might become undone. That's the first thing I would check. And Jacob agrees.
Hey, Larry, quit watching Gold Rush because that's never going to be you discovering gold.
That's me. I'm the next. What's his name?
I love Gold Rush.
It's kind of like reselling,
Did you finally lose out because Todd had to buy back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm still in. I'm on the same $11.
Yeah, I suck.
I'm not doing great though.
But this is the first time in a long time I have no desire to upgrade a phone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this gun going to get taken down on eBay?
Yep.
Yes.
You're done. Don't do it.
It has to have a orange tip to show that this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Shoot your eye out, kid.
Is that just a model? Is it work? Is it a functioning?
It's a miniature toy.
Yeah, you shoot your eye out.
Put it up on Bonanza.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Yeah.
You could probably sell the clip there too.
It's crazy. You're talking to people who survive long darts and everything else. Think we're gonna be taken out by that?
Right.
How do you think all 8 of us survived?
Right. Bottle rocket war.
That's
I
right.
mean, it is a small miracle that none of us lost an eye, or a tooth, or an arm, or a finger.
You didn't play with long darts. You played with farm animals and shit.
Whoa. Wow.
Were you there?
Did you raise dogs?
Were you there?
Did you have to breed dogs? Weren't you responsible for breeding dogs? Come on now. Every Amish family has dogs.
There are many of them, aren't there?
There are a lot of them. Josh is divorcing must-see TV. I thought Josh was already divorced. Do you need to tell us something? Come on here, Canadian, and tell us something. Photoshop and orange tip.
Yeah, there you go. Draw it in.
Well, speaking of Josh and eBay and categories, didn't they suspend him out of some categories? Some of his main categories, he was Josh Galt.
You need to watch the podcast tomorrow. We're not talking about that.
Oh,
okay. My bad.
Careful.
Quit playing spoiler.
I knew that was coming.
I'm thinking Josh Galt. I was thinking somebody else. That wasn't him. That was Jacob.
That must have been that other Josh guy.
Yeah.
Where men are men and the sheep are scared. I think that's where Jacob came from. But it's that at no point in recorded history has somebody said, we've got a problem, let's get the government to solve it, and that turned out to be a good thing. Can somebody name one time that was a good thing? I'll wait.
Nope.
I might be Todd's age before I even get somebody attempts to give me an answer.
Oh, that's a long time.
Shut up, you.
Ouch. So take it easy.
You just lost your place in my will. You went down 10 spots.
Wow.
All right, somebody. Anybody, here's the link. Anybody want to come in and insult Todd in person? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Don't let that.
No.
Todd.
It's roast Todd Brady night.
Whatever did Todd do with you?
But the problem is the education system has gotten so bad, and we've allowed people to be so dumb. I mean, we have to have warnings and special caps on Tide Pods, for God's sakes.
Yeah, don't eat them.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
just think about how many times in the last couple of years that something has happened on TikTok. There's had to be national warnings go out so kids don't kill themselves. And I'm sitting here thinking, let Darwin take his fucking course.
Tide.
And it might just be your whole it might be your whole internet connection. You're like way behind and keep going back and forth behind.
Her router might be off time too. That could be if she's connecting it to Wi-Fi. If the router is wrong, sometimes that will.
Ron, I was at McDonald's when that craziness happened. Coffee, maybe. I mean, there's no. We blame the current generation on that, but it's been a long time of people not wanting to take responsibility. When Grandma put the coffee between her legs and got burned, she should have been so fucking embarrassed that she went and hid in the hole and hid until she healed. and not told no damn body.
But
Your own, the ghetto lottery should not be. That's one of the first times I remember the ghetto lottery being so stupid and so sluggish.
Look who snuck in there.
You make somebody else. Oh God.
yeah, the TikTok free money glitch. Yeah.
What did I do to
Now
wake
you
her
did
up?
it.
It's fun.
Real.
Hi,
She has to
Joni.
be.
How's
There were
your
a lot
leg,
of people who
Joni?
did that, apparently. Sad part about
Brenda said she was at a truck stop and there was a sign that says "Don't lick any part of the toilet." Holy crap.
People crazy, man. Don't do it.
Johnny, she was just getting ready for her extended life and eternity. She wanted to see how hot it was really going to be for her eternal life. Johnny's grandma, that was a mean woman. God, that was a mean woman.
Was she?
Yeah, Johnny's going to agree. Johnny, tell him how mean your grandma was. There you go, right there.
Damn.
Before you can
Damn,
get the words out. That's funny.
Yeah.
For sure.
So as we run down, don't forget you're in the last month of the quarter. If you haven't used your eBay coupon, get your shipping supplies.
Oh yeah,
Anybody who hasn't used it,
I use it for some stuffs.
I usually get those what are they called? The bags, not the
poly bags.
The poly bags,
Oh.
yeah. Poly bags, yeah.
Yeah, I've been using more of them too lately.
Gyro Pack.
What?
Check
I don't
out
have
Gyro
one.
Pack. You get the best deals.
No, you don't. You do not.
What?
You can get some good deals on poly bags.
No way.
I found them cheaper on Amazon. I'm just saying I found them cheaper on Amazon.
No, they are on Amazon. They have the same prices on Amazon, but a little bit lower when you use their little discount coupon.
No, but I found a different vendor that had them lower on Amazon.
I
get 10% off of Claw Hut. Hey, hey, Spam. She actually knows who you are because I made her watch you in Primo the other day. She's like, just put something on TV. You can watch whatever. I'm like, all right, let's watch Primo. Who the hell is that? That porn sure is annoying. How do you watch that? I'm like, this is hard.
How do you watch it?
That's funny.
You slept on the couch that night, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
For what? I say what people don't realize is, we carry on just like you and Jenna carry on. It's always like this.
Oh, yeah.
Does that do with the big glasses?
Yes, that dude with the big glasses.
Just
Johnny's
the big glasses.
Spam Banshee is his wife in the chat. Primo's he was here earlier. She's over the boot. I'm tired of
Primo
hearing
does
about
have big glasses. Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing about the boot. God, I'm tired of hearing about the boot. Yeah, so we're supposed to go to Harlan's. His daughter is having a reception tomorrow, but Johnny's trying to get out of it because she don't want to push her around in a wheelchair.
Wasn't Primo's glasses used on the Hubble Space Telescope or something like that?
Hey, Harlan, tell Johnny to come, even though I have to push her around in the wheelchair.
Harlan sucks.
See, Johnny, Harlan said, "Come on."
Let's just later.
Have a good night, John.
Good night, Johnny. Take care of your ankle.
So what else is going on for a Friday night? Anything exciting? We have two playing poker.
I can tell you, sales are back. And I've been able to buy 2 pallets, so things are normalizing for me.
Sales are back.
So I think you were making an important point earlier, John. I was trying to kind of piggyback to that. So when things are going rough, eliminate you, work through it, because if you're doing right and you're consistent and you'll get to the other side. Sometimes you have to change things a little bit, but a lot of times you do not.
Yeah.
Who did it 99? We agree. See, I think whenever they do that, I think when a prosecutor does that, I think the prosecutor should go to jail. So I think, Alvin Bragg, who's who stacked all these charges that would never fly in any normal. I think the judge should be put in jail. I think Bragg should be put in jail. The prosecutor who Biden sent over there, the third in charge of DOJ who resigned to go work with Bragg, he should be in jail. The special prosecutor who's not a special prosecutor, he should be in jail. And then Fannie, oh my God, Fannie and her boyfriend, they've lied to the court. They should be in jail for perjury.
What about if you served your time, you're a good inmate, but you're trying to, I guess do your part and volunteer for like the fire team or whatever it is, and they need you to fight fires, and they're like, well, sorry, we need you, even though you're due to be released.
Oh yeah,
keep you beyond your sentence for free labor. That's just wrong.
Yeah,
this is wrong. I don't care who you are or what you're there for. That's just not right.
Buy steps. What the hell are buy steps, Harlan? Steps that go both ways?
Whoa.
I don't make it.
Buy steps.
What's that all about?
No. One's going this way, one's going that.
We would not put up with those in normal life. Just think about how we feel the injustice we feel with a bad return or something. Can you imagine if that was your life, that they were trying to because you were exercising your freedoms? I mean, I watch all these people on TikTok and stuff that First Amendment auditor stuff, and it's shocking how bad our policing is.
Oh, yeah.
They don't understand the Constitution. They don't understand your rights.
No. Just waiting to violate them.
I mean, there's quite a few states. I think the majority. I could be wrong, but I think majority of states are not stopping ID states. So unless I'm suspected of committing a crime that you can articulate the crime, I don't have to tell you who I am. And then I saw one last night where they got evidence out of the phone. Folks, understand your rights as a phone. They can force you to put a fingerprint on it. They can hold the phone up in your face and make you do face. You understand that like this one right here will unlock right there, but if you hold the button down, it kicks out of it, and once it locks, stop you, bitch.
On an iPhone, you do that, it'll call 911.
Let's say he just called 911 and locked his phone for 24 hours.
The first day I had an iPhone 10, I think, with the way the buttons are laid out. I was trying to figure it out, and I pressed the both side buttons at the same time, and I had them on too long, And I'm like, oh shit, it's calling 911. So I hung up, and they called me right back.
Right back, yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know any better.
What's the emergency?
But I'm running a new beta. They've changed something about how but you force lock your phone. It takes out the where you've got to enter your code in. They can't require you to put your code in. They can make you use a fingerprint and in your face, but they can't require you to put the code in. And if something happens and you don't want your phone to go through, turn it off. Turn it off.
It's got a good pallet just now. My third pallet now. As Jenna's watching, she's going to come in and freak out. For
Well, how you gonna put
$8 for
Where-
$8.
Where are you putting them?
Well, the key is I got like a couple weeks. You can schedule when you're going to pick these things up. So I'm going to plan it out strategically.
I'm just trying to cycle through and keep one coming in.
And this I've been pushing
She comes
her
running in
around
here.
for 9 weeks.
You better get fucking.
I knew she'd come running in here when I said that. She's watching it on the TV in there.
Work.
I am working.
No, you're buying.
That's part of working.
You're not working.
How many resellers out there agree that when you buy,
Well,
you're working?
Yeah.
When you're buying, you're working.
It says May demand.
And the shitters are not selling.
How did Alabama get on that list?
I don't know what Liz is talking about.
Yeah, I've been pushing her around for 9 weeks. I'll push her around again tomorrow. We went to the doctor yesterday. I didn't put the feet on a wheelchair. She's like, I need my feet. I forgot. Because they were in the car. Because the only way the wheelchair fits in the car in the trunk is if you take the feet off so it folds up a little closer.
Yeah, you gotta have the feet. That would suck.
Yeah, I noticed the stack. Did you just move them, or have you actually been selling the shitters? Because you're down to where you can barely see them now.
Well, we have these 2 stacks are almost done. So we've sold about maybe 10 or 12. We still have like 3 stacks in the other room. Like I said, this weekend I'm going to mess with Marketplace. I still have a 65-inch TV I have to list on Marketplace too. So might as well do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fired up. I have one more pallet I'm looking at.
Jenna, you better come in here. He's going to buy another one.
Yep. Jenna.
Guess what? If I don't buy pallets, we don't make money.
We're over here tattling.
No, I know she's watching.
How much? $22,000 is what you're spending.
Wait, what? How many pallets? What did you do?
No, I'm only in the pallets for about $400 or $500 a piece. So, and we're talking about 4,000 to 6,000 MSRP. This next one I'm looking at is 9,000 MSRP. I'll try to get it for less than 7 or 8 if I can.
Yeah.
Yes, I've watched and there's inventory everywhere. You just got to figure out what works for you. There's inventory everywhere. That's the easy part. There's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you can't find inventory, you ain't looking because it's out there. Just what do you want to do? You know?
That's always been my problem. If I had people to list, I could keep them listing for a long time.
Shoes are selling. Shoes always sell.
Yeah, there's a pair of Vans in this pallet. I don't usually see shoes.
Ooh.
I picked up a cool pair at the yard sale the other day. Like these.
Wow.
You gonna wear those?
Yeah, that's your style right there.
I think you should rock those.
They're my size, but no, I'm not wearing them.
You should.
So they are. You got to understand colors are with shoes.
Colorways.
So these are the colorway. So they call these Spider-Man.
How much?
Harlan runs those There's money in those right there.
They're Air Max. They're Air Max. How much are they worth? They're used. They're worth 139, 129, 139.
And you have it listed?
No, they're ready to go. See, they're clean. They're ready to go. I just got to.
They're
they're
Very
in the picture area. They're going today.
You mean you actually clean your shoes?
Yeah, look how clean they are.
Yeah.
They got nubs. They got nubs on nubs. Anybody remember that? When
Oh yeah.
Bonafide, they got nubs on nubs.
Yeah, once
Bonafide hustler.
Scott pumps the foam, he's in the zone.
Those should be up already.
So the guy had the. I just got. They had the. I've been waiting for the soles to dry. I got them cleaned up.
What size do you wear?
10.5. These were they were $5 at a yard sale, folks.
Told you, you gotta wear them. See, Harlan's jealous. Told you can.
So what shoes do you actually wear, Beard? I want to know what kind of shoes you wear.
New Balance.
Where the other ones go? That's the other
I just bought a pair of them Skechers.
That's the other pair I got for $5 from him.
What kind of shoes do you wear, Beard?
I've still got to clean the bottoms of these. These are $5 too.
Why do I think that Beard wears Crocs?
No. What?
Oh, sandals?
Yeah, they're Keens.
Oh, okay.
I do own Crocs
Do
to
you?
sell.
Okay.
I've never worn a pair of Crocs. I've never worn a pair of Crocs.
Nervous.
So use Crocs sell, folks. If you're not picking up, look at used Crocs. I wasn't supposed to tell y'all, but look at used Crocs.
Oh yeah.
You know they're $1 or $2 at yard sales, and they're selling for $30.
Cat's out of the bag now.
And they're so light. They ship so light.
Oh, so light.
Yeah. What about Hey Dudes? A friend of mine swears by those.
Oh, the dudes.
Harlan's got Hey Dudes. I've never worn hair.
Harlan rocks the dudes.
You talking about for yourself, John?
No. Oh no.
Yeah, dudes. Those things. They're like slipper shoes. They're kind of cool.
I'm a tennis shoe guy.
Yeah, I just bought a pair of them Skechers slip-ons.
These are listed.
Last pair of shoes I bought were Jordans. Some great ones. Pretty slick.
Most of the time I wear, John, to answer your question, most of the time I wear Merrells.
Hey, dudes.
I wear Merrells about 99% of the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you talking about, Brenda? Hey Dudes or Crocs? Probably Crocs. Larry wears Hey Dudes. I can see that. But the crazier the color, the better.
Yeah.
Those are some dirty Skechers. What the heck?
Some Skechers.
That's them slip-ons, them new ones. They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned in my life.
Yeah, I got a pair of the emerald green Skechers. They match some. I try to match what I'm wearing when I buy shoes. Just don't buy plain Jane shoes.
Like slipper shoes.
Are they the slip-ons?
Who?
No.
I don't understand. Not once in my life have I ever picked up a pair of shoes and thought, you know what, I'm gonna buy these because they match something. What the fuck? Not one. Damn, 5 times. What? Not one time have I thought concerned about a pair of shoes matching anything.
See, I used to think that way for the longest time. But then I went to work for Amtrak, and there's some very unique people that about fashion. So
those OCs were my size, and I tried wearing them yesterday, but I didn't think they were comfortable. A lot of people swear by them. Hoka's are the next one I'm going to try, but I got to find them at a yard sale because I ain't paying full price for.
Jake got to buy shoes that match his willow cuttings.
Oh. Jenna's releasing information here.
I got a pair of red shoes.
Does he Jenna, does he iron them?
No.
Oh,
We're not at that level.
No iron shoes.
iron shoes.
Well, no. I mean, are you an ironer? You iron a lot.
I used to be when I had to go into work. Now I don't care if I'm wrinkled when I'm working at home.
Do you have a shoe mirror, John? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I do not.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
He's got one of those little shoe store seats that. Yeah.
I had a friend that did a lot of ironing, and we would give him shit and say, you know, what do you iron your shoes to? Whatever. It takes you so long.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, the shoes I've been wearing lately, though, when I was at the 127, I got my feet got wet in the grass, so I bought a pair of, and I never owned a pair of these. There was a guy selling Amazon returns. For $20, I got a pair of Brooks, something 19s. They are very comfortable. I like those a lot. The Brooks are way more comfortable than the OCs.
Brooke.
I've never even tried on a pair of Crocs though. Never thought about it. Just
I've never either.
I've started selling them because they're worth it. Dry clean shoes only. How do you dry clean shoes?
Yeah.
So, Anissa, you'll sell dirty shoes and clean shoes, but you won't clean a vacuum cleaner. That's something weird there.
What the hell?
You'll clean up somebody's feet good, but then you won't.
I gotta tell you, it is disgusting cleaning up vacuum cleaners when you pull them apart and clean out the filters. You know, you have the air gun and everything. You got to have that N95 mask on, otherwise that's going to get all in your face. It's pretty gross, but I'm used to it.
How many of you still have masks left over from COVID?
I have a box of N95, like I think they're kitty size, but they threw them in. I went to go pick up some stuff at this other place, and they had so many they just threw them in. They threw the box in the bundle of stuff that I bought. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I guess
I had hand sanitizer for a long time. I finally gave it away.
in the event they shut us down at some point due to whatever pox is going on, I'll have something.
I still have some on my shelf that I use for construction.
The same thing you told the
I had
FBI.
about
Same thing I told the FBI. Yeah.
So if anybody new in the chat, Jacob during the mass days, the FBI paid him a visit.
Yep. They wanted to know how many I had. Yep. I sure did.
I'd have loved to have been a fly on the wall
FBI.
when they talked to your conspiracy theory dad. That would have been awesome.
Oh, for
God,
sure. Yeah, they showed up there because that was my address. Yep.
Oh man.
That'd have been a great video. God, that'd have been a good video.
And he was probably shaking like a leaf, probably.
I would too if the FBI showed up at my door.
Ping, yeah. I did. That's how I got rid of mine. I donated them to the local fire department here, the rescue department down the street. Never again.
we were down to
Never again.
we were down to wearing the elastic ones, that are made out of cloth at the end there because just because, but I just threw all them away the other day. About 50 of them was hanging on our door.
Whatever your government, whatever you're selling, folks, understand what's going on. It's not getting a lot of airtime because it was the Republicans, but they shot down they were trying to, the Biden administration, which includes Cackling, Deep Throat, they were trying to make it where the WHO could place restrictions on you. So if the WHO said we had to wear masks, the whole country would have to do it. They were trying to succeed. They were trying to put them in with a treaty, which has to go through Congress, that any medical and any of that stuff go through the World Health Organization. That bunch of communists.
That would be the end, man.
Oh yeah, that'd be the end because DC would be done because we'd have to go get them.
Yeah.
So Brenda said Crocs were designed for a movie intended to be the world's ugliest shoes. I didn't know that. It's interesting.
Huh. That is interesting.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not doing your little made up 6 feet, plexiglass. I'm not taking any shots. I'm not taking anything from y'all.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy.
You can threaten bird flu. You can threaten whatever. Never again. Not. I'm living proof, folks. I was in 14 states during all that craziness. I flew twice. You know how many Walmarts I went? That was when I was still heavy into Walmart. You know how many Walmarts I went into because nobody else would go in there? Nobody on the road. You can do whatever the hell you want to. It was amazing.
That was a great time to be driving around, right? Like
everybody's home scared, and I'm just flying around the roads because ain't nobody else out there. It was awesome.
Weird. It was weird. There's just like nobody.
Yeah, same with me. I was all over the place too. We were essential workers being in the food business, so I didn't miss a day. I didn't miss a lick during all that. I went to work every day.
Ping is probably just the flu. They're going to tell you whatever they want to tell you.
Housing and Urban Development declared that I was essential. So they gave me a card to carry.
Me too, yeah.
Great time to sell on eBay.
Yep.
Remember that, Todd. I'm essential.
Essential Sadie. Okay.
Everybody should have one.
Because everybody needs taters.
Right.
Yeah, the secret to toilet paper was RV toilet paper. You could find it in the back of Walmart. You pay a little more for it. You pay a little more for it, but you're not wiping with your hands.
Yeah, I remember that tip when you gave it, Scott.
Next time, I'm just going to put a bidet on the toilets and be done with it.
That's right.
Even if I got to shoot water up my butt.
You're the one that sent me a bunch of hand sanitizer when my wife was still working. My wife's a waitress, by the way, but you're the one that sent me a case of hand sanitizer when nobody had it. I mean, nobody.
I had plenty.
I was gonna start keeping her home from work. You know, I wouldn't. We never got the shot or anything, but I don't. You know, you got to use your brains, and that's, in my opinion, what nobody really wanted to do during the whole thing. Just use your head. You know.
What was the old joke? I used so much hand sanitizer that when I peed, it kept my toilet clean.
I was going down the road yesterday with my buddy, and we seen five bikers beating up another biker because he had an e-bike, an electric Harley Davidson. And my buddy says, "You want to get out and help?" My buddy says, "You want to get out and help?" I said, "No, I think 5's enough." They don't need me beating on him too.
They all should be ashamed of themselves driving them soy boy motorcycles. They're all soy boy motorcycles.
All of them.
I heard that they were gonna, on all the new riding schools, if you showed up with a Harley, they're gonna make you tuck before you can ride.
Really?
That's what I heard. Harley Davidson is as woke as they come.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Do some reading. There's quite a few of these American companies that need to be put in their place. John Deere's another one.
Oh, I
John
can't
Deere.
stand the John Deere.
Oh my God, Todd, what the hell are you doing?
I got a bunch of flashlights at the auction.
Trying to give someone a seizure.
Oh yeah, John. You think that they'd learn from Budweiser? They're doing it on purpose. It is. Notice a lot of the big American brands are being run by foreigners and foreign-born CEOs, and they are purposely running these large American brands into the ground. It's not an accident that they did it with Bud Light. It's not an accident it's John Deere. It's not an accident it's Harley. Oh shit! Kent, somebody woke Kent up. Damn it! 2 nights ago, Kent was swimming in his front yard.
Taylor Swift concert.
It's yeah. I need a list.
So how many yard sales are in play tomorrow?
We don't have any yard sales tomorrow.
No?
None?
Wow. The yard sales is just growing. That can make me go to yard sales now. We got 40. We got 46 on the app here.
Are you going?
Probably not. Well, but you know what? I see an HOA community one, so I might be tempted.
We have 2.
What? There's got to be more.
One of them was today. No.
I mean, I think right now is the best time to hit yard sales because you're trying to get merch.
Look at the chance of rain tomorrow.
Yeah, no chance here.
That's a 95.
But people right now are hard up for money, and if they're having yard sales, chances are, you're going to get some good deals. So that's why I might go.
I'm probably going to do estate sales tomorrow. Half price on the estate sales because there are no yard sales.
I've been spoiled lately. My son ran into an old friend of his. He buys Amazon pallets and sells them on Facebook. And we get first dibs when he gets a couple pallets in. So I've been getting tons of all I can handle from him. And it's good stuff, too.
Yeah.
Dibs.
Ross says that. So, yeah, we have a big neighborhood next week.
Yeah, there's like 3 community ones. Now I'm tempted to go. I wasn't thinking about going.
So whatever all your letters are, I heard Haitians have been placed in Alabama. It is correct. They have been. They're in Sylacauga, Alabama. You got to realize, I told y'all this last week or sometime in the last couple of weeks, that even though Alabama's heavy Republican, heavy Republican, a lot of these Republicans are just old Democrats, so they're just bending the knee right now. Our governor needs to retire. She's about 100, and she's as worthless as tits on a boar hog. Can't stand her. How old is this bitch? How old is Kay? She's 79 years old. $60,000 yard sales. I should be driving to Pennsylvania. Yeah, so if you live anywhere near Sylacauga, Alabama, you better guard your animals. You probably don't have any geese or any ducks left. Leave Mama alone. She's a retard.
And in Miami had a report yesterday. Somebody butchered 2 horses. Same scenario. They were eating them. Somebody's horses were missing. Like say, I had like 6 horses missing, and they found 2 of them literally butchered, and the people were eating them in South Miami.
Dude, Phil, you're right. She always sounds as drunk as Kamala.
You hear they did the remix already for the soundbite from the debate, the cats and the dogs, eating the cats, eating the dogs.
Oh my God. And somebody there's 2 comedians who do voices who did one did Trump and one did her. It's absolutely, I saw it on Twitter, or X. It's amazingly funny. Eric,
I saw somebody did a short. They put a Pomeranian between 2 pieces of bread.
I posted on Facebook.
There's someone that was walking. There's someone that was walking down like the street, some New York City, and some lady had a rotisserie with 3 what look like small cats on there.
There you go.
Hot dog.
Yeah, there you go.
And
that's great.
Someone first commenter, I only want to scold. I want to scold you and laugh at the same time. My country is seriously unrecognizable nowadays. Who is that? Any guesses?
No.
I know she's listening.
No, it's not Lad.
Who was the first person?
Oh, Josh.
She said that. Me.
Me. Yeah. That's funny.
This is the best one, and it's got hardly no comments or anything. That's the best one right there. Pumpkin spice. That's the best one.
Pumpkin needs to be in the pie, and that's it. It don't need to be in anything else.
No, yeah, pumpkin spice frap are good. Those are good. Ride to Springfield, Ohio. Why would he want to go there?
Roman posted that one.
Is that what he ate?
Have you seen all the memes of the cats and the AI? They made cats with military guards and all carrying guns, walking like soldiers. And then I guess people didn't get that one. They don't understand that one.
I don't have a clue. I saw it, but I was like, what?
You don't know who that is? That's Vlad the Impaler. That's who they did. They modeled Dracula after. He to scare everywhere and mess with everybody, all his enemies, he cut their heads off and put them on posts all over the country. Vlad the Impaler.
That's it. I had it.
All right, then that's your assignment. Listen to your book about Vlad the Impaler while you're riding around the country.
That's your assignment. It's got to be completed by Monday.
Yeah. Vlad.
Damn it.
All right. Nobody else has anything. I'm gonna go to listing. Because it's 8:43, an hour. I can get $300 or $400 listed in an hour. John said I had to list those shoes.
Oh, you need to get those listed. Speaking of that, I probably have like 3 or 4 tubs full of freaking shoes that I need to get through at some point. I don't know.
Freaking shoes.
Damn shoes.
Yeah, you're talking about shoes, and look how many you got laying around.
Wow. Oh, stuff. Man, bright.
Damn, I can hardly see it. Let me zoom in there so I can see it.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.